Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Furley for Furley. Welcome back to another week of the Random Ramblings. This is week number 54. Hello, everyone. My name is Dan Furley for Furley. Welcome back. It's been 54 weeks. Second video since the year anniversary of this series. We're back with another week. Man, since the Raw events last week, my sleep schedule has been fucked. Been slowly trying to fix it, but right now we're going through a whole new thing. So I guess the newest thing right now is we're looking at houses. Because between kind of like a duplex house type thing, and because like between me, my fiance, my mom and brother, we pay about $2,500 for rent between our two apartments, and we're kind of like, oh, it'd be interesting if we can get like a duplex thing, and we found one that's pretty cool, but it's a bit older. It's an old home. It's like from the 1800s, like 1890, but it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty nice. It's actually is an actual house, unlike the one that we had over in a different town. My brother got for $9,000. Major steal for sure. We did live in it for a year before it kind of just became unlivable because the basement was where the hot water heater was, and there's no stairs going down there. We had to use like a pole ladder down and try to bring down a water heater. We could do it, but it was a pain. Even we tried to hire some people to do it, and they're like, no, we aren't risking it. Or if so, it would have been a lot more money than what they would normally offer to do for that type of job. But this house is actually a actual house, but I think it's like listing for like $155,000, and it's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, and it's pretty nice little old home. I think it's been updated recently. I think the electricity, so the cables and everything haven't updated recently. It still has like older style outlets, but it's still newer than what we had in our older place, and it was good. Though in our tour of the house, on the main duplex, first floor, the living room area, there was a bat within the house. It was just there. So the realtor was like, "Oh, the agent didn't tell us anything about a bat." Well, yeah, no. So we kind of just didn't bother it. So we kind of peeked in there, checked it out quick, and then closed it so that the bat wouldn't get out. So because I didn't want to get bit by a bat and get rabies and stuff, because they have a high chance of that. But because my brother got bit by a bat. So what was it? Was it 2 years ago now? Yeah. I mean, I think he just got scratched, from what I remember, 3 years ago. I think it was back in the older house. There was a bat that got in. But yeah, no, checked out the house, and it was nice. There was this basement section that was very creepy. I mean, it's a fully done basement, but there was even a cistern. Like there was something that was even deeper than the basement, and that was our sub pump, I believe, that, or pretty sure it's a sewage pump. There, it's like in a concrete dome with like a really old wooden door that had like stone steps going down to it. It was very creepy. It was from fucking The Grudge or some shit. Like, what the fuck is this thing? And then I looked up the house more because no one said anything. Because when we went and did a tour, my mom, brother, or even the real estate person didn't say how old the house was. Because I'm like, all right, this is a very very old home, but I don't know how old. So I looked online, found a listing for it, and it's like at 1890 was when the house was built. Like, oh Jesus Christ, no wonder. All right, I mean, it's a beautiful home. It just there's there's some creepy shit with it too. It'd be good YouTube content. uh, Fucking ghosts. Could go into the ghost hunting sphere of YouTube. It's a pretty interesting house. I would like to just show some stuff of it, but I think that might give it away of where it's at, because I think the video I took gives away some key details about it. So I ain't gonna dox my future potential house. But it's a pretty cool home. I mean, I guess if I already did it, since I said it's like 1890, so you just look to see how old houses are, which houses are, because I don't think there's many houses that are still. There are, it just good looking ones. I guess there is too. I don't know, maybe not. But yeah, no, it's just it's a alright home. But the only complaint I have is like the stairs. At least the one going up to the second floor. That is alright. I mean, it's a little bit narrow for my liking, but it's fine. But the one going down to the basement, that's very narrow. It's like very very small, and I'm just imagining, because the washer and dryer setup is down there. Like, oh boy, we gotta put this thing down here, and like the steps already are old steps. So it's just like, oh fuck, okay, this is gonna be a pain. But I mean, outside of that, that's the only complaint really I have about it. It just feels, I think even up in the second floor bathroom, it feels cramped. I feel like everything was just kind of like put in there. There's a room right next to it that was like seems to be like a storage room. That could have been the bathroom, I would think, or a addition to it. But I guess they didn't do it, and they just have it in that small cabinet, like closet area. But there's some about it, and not really too pleased with, I guess you say. It's kind of more like, okay, this gonna be more of a what's the word I'm looking for? Not as comfortable as I would prefer. I can't really be too picky, but sometimes if I'm gonna be stuck in a house alone for fucking 10 years minimum, I'd rather live somewhere that is live in a place that I like or like everything about, or is the least amount of worry or compromises and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. At the time, this is just the first house we've seen. There's other ones, but they're kind of outside of our budget, or if like we can get approved for those loans for it. Cause like I think there's one for 200,000. That's pretty cool, but it's 200,000, and like the house that we looked at today was 155 or was 165. I forget how much and I know it was in the 100,000s. It was a lot cheaper, but it is a 4-bedroom 2-bath. Well, it could be a 5-bedroom 2-bath, but they have it listed as a four bedroom. But it's a pretty decent house. Because I think the realtor said that the water heater was just replaced recently, within like the last year, and then the shingles were done within that time too. What else? I think that's really it, to be honest. Anything else? Work's been alright. That's been fine. Oh, there was a interesting. Right, so at work this morning, there was an interesting event that happened. So our slot tech radioed for our security supervisor to come to the bar, to one of the bars. I would say the main bar of our casino, and they get over there. I look over at the camera that's above where the 305's at, or the slot tech's at, and I see a lot of standing water. Something's leaking. So okay, all right, what the fuck? All right, I think there's a sink there, so like maybe a pipe is leaking or got burst or something. But then I looked over to the right into the hallway next to it that leads to the beer cooler, and that's just completely flooded. I mean, it's flooded and it's like brown water. Like, oh, that ain't good. But then, like, well, we don't see anything, so we go back on tape. Like, it comes from somewhere else, and like, I think at the same time as the security guard and the shift supervisor, as the light ping on them is also pinging on us upstairs. That, oh wait, this is coming from the beer cooler. So we pop over to the beer cooler on our cameras, and fucking we got 2 stacks of like what's it, golden light, and then Bud Light. Fucking just fucking tumbled over. The giant like 9 case stacks of fucking both Bud Light and Golden Light smashed onto the floor. It's like, what the fuck? How did this happen? And so we did our review back. So it was last stocked on April 10th, and then on the 13th, somewhere between like 2 a.m. and 9 a.m. The camera at the time wasn't recording because there was no motion, but it was such slight motion. It picked up something else before, like at 2 it picked up something, and at 9 it picked up something. But in between that time, it was such slight motion that it blipped just a little bit, but not enough to pick up on our recording. Or it did, but it's like a millisecond. It's like a small second that it picked up movement, which was the golden light kind of shift, like leaning in a little bit, but just very slightly. And then over the day of the 13th, it just slowly crept further and further down. The only thing that kept it going, there was 2 cases of golden light in front of the stack that was keeping it up. And then a bartender about like 9 p.m. on the 13th grabs the second to last case in the stack in front of the leading stack, moves that, and then like 4 hours later at like 1:30 a.m. on the 14th today, that's when all that stack of golden light just fucking smashed into the ground. And then we noticed that when it smashed, it must have hit a keg. One, I realized that when I was writing my report, I spelled keg completely fucking wrong. I put CHAG. I don't know why the fuck. I was tired and just didn't think of it until after I left. I'm like, fuck, I misspelled keg. Oh my god, I'm a fucking dumbass. At least I spelled it how I thought it would have been pronounced, keg. But fucking fucking the cases of beer that fell hit the a beer keg or something like that, and caused it to spurt its contents out. And then like moments later, the Bud Light, I think it was like 20 minutes before it was found, the Bud Light stack fell too. That would just fell. I'm thinking that probably gotten weakened by the keg spewing its content out. But yeah, no, that was last night's little funny. Oh shit, what the fuck happened? But it was a pretty interesting week. Yeah, so we're done with WWE. Then we're looking at houses. The house that I was talking about today, I don't think it's a potential getter, but we're probably waiting a bit to see what else is coming up. It probably won't be this year. Probably 2026 when we get a house, probably. Because right now I don't think I'm financially set for a house, or paying for a mortgage right now. So, but and then the work with the beer's cases tumbling down. Yeah, no, that'll be for this video. Yeah, pretty alright week, pretty shitty week. Alright, let me edit this up and then I'll throw this up onto YouTube now. So, if y'all liked the video, leave a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. And I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.